Why does December feel like a permission to sleep? Yeah, really. Why does it feel like a permission to spoil ourselves, silly? Spend money on ourselves, spoil ourselves? What exactly is it about December? Now, most of us actually, it happens to most of us. Yeah, you see someone trying to calculate on how to spend money, spend at least 200 naira in April, trying to know how to go about it and everything. Now it's December, they are buying gifts, they are buying hampers, they are buying outfits, they just want to look good. What exactly is it about December that can even turn the most disciplined saver to a professional spender? What exactly is it about this whole December stuff? That is what we'll be discussing today. We'll be discussing why we overspend every year, especially December season. That is what we want to get to find out because a lot of people spend a lot. But don't worry, we'll talk about it. Now, welcome to Serenity TV, where we bring you trending gists, bring you trending topics, real life stories, and things you really, really want to hear, things happening around us, and everything. My name is Gloria. Today, we'll be discussing, like I said earlier, why we spend a lot every year. And I have two of my buddies in the house. I have Mr. Ikechukwu, Mr. Gospel, sorry, Mr. Gospel, how are you?
I'm absolutely fine.
I can see that. And I have Mr. Ikechukwu here. Mr. Ikechukwu, how are you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine.
Are you sure you're fine?
Yes, very well.
Or is it that this whole December something is touching you?
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
Mm.
Mr. Gospel, what about you? It's not touching you, I think.
Well, it's really partially it's sorting.
Okay, we'll get to find out. We'll get to find out. So just relax, sit back, because we have a lot for you to learn from. A lot for you would really, really want to hear. Because I know most of you have that same question. Why would I have to spend money when I've been trying to save up all this year and December? Everything will just go to waste. So don't go anywhere because we have a lot for you to learn from. Sit back. So it's December. It's that time of the year again, whereby people will definitely spend. And it's that dirty. Wait, this dirty December. What exactly is this, Mr. Ikechukwu? No, I heard people saying dirty December. What is it? What exactly is dirty about the December?
No, it's just like irony. When you say dirty December, by the true meaning of dirty, this is something unpleasant. But when you want to over-express the importance of something, you now have to say dirty December, just trying to express the much fun, celebrations, merriments, visits, exchange of gifts, and a lot of other things. You understand?
Wow.
And this is why in the pursuit of having a dirty December, some persons go the extra mile of maybe doing one or two things just to make sure they join the bandwagons of those who
Wow.
feels that it's all about the.
Thank you very much for that. Because if you asked me before, I don't know what dirty December is.
Me, I don't know too.
Me, I don't
That's
know.
what I feel.
That's
Yeah.
the busy and every.
Because you just hear people saying dirty December, and you'll be asking what is so dirty about this whole December. Now that brings us now the topic today is why do we overspend every year, especially this season period? A lot of people overspend. Mr. Goss, why do you think people overspend? Is it because they are genuinely happy, or like they are emotionally tired and they just want to ease stress? Why exactly do you think people overspend?
Well, this part of our East and more especially the Christian part, they see Christmas as holidays for them. After January till November, hustling. So December is usually the period of let me really come back and see my family rest and do a whole lot of things. Me, I see December as like every other month. There is no different.
But this December was supposed to be, before I thought it was when you say vacation period, that season of the year where you have to rest. I thought it was just for working class people because they're the ones that has been working from January till the end of the year. So that period of time just a time for them to rest. But now, even those sitting at home, everybody wants to do dirty December.
Yeah, that's just the pressure there because everybody wants to meet up with. Imagine you being at home and they see other families, they are cooking rice, they are celebrating, putting on new clothes, renovating their house, and you are just there at the same. No, you just want to be like other people, just like a pressure. Not there is no difference.
But is it necessary? This whole preparation of everybody wanting to meet up, is it necessary?
Christmas is a necessity.
Not about the
No.
Christmas. I'm talking
Yes.
about now the attitude behind or the expectation behind this Christmas. That you have to look good, you have to get new things isn't necessary.
I have always said that the presence of evil does not remove the good that should be. Now, Christmas primarily is an opportunity where people do acts of kindness, where people do almsgiving, where people share with families who cannot afford what they can eat, where people go out there to clothe families or people who are in need who cannot even afford clothing. You understand? So we cannot say because there is this girl that wants to do hookup to get 100,000 naira to buy wig for Christmas, that then we want to now condemn the fact that Christmas is a time that a lot of family travel far back from the cities, come down to village, come down with loads of gifts, food items, shoes, clothing, and share with the neighborhood. You understand? So it's
Sorry,
a
if you
okay.
say Christmas is the time where we show kindness
Yeah.
and all that, does that mean that we don't do that on a regular basis?
No. Now, why the Christmas is there is one, originally, this is a time dedicated to celebrate the birth of Christ, as Christians believe it, because Christmas is actually a Christian festival. You understand? So, but now, why it seems like that time is a better special time is a businessman who owns a market at Ikonwa, you understand, works from January, comes by 6 a.m. every day for the whole of 11 months. And then during the Christmas period, he has to, sometimes they force themselves just to close the shop and then travel home, at least to take a break. You understand? So, why families are coming together, it brings about a communal living. So, that's why it seems like the kindness I talked about or almsgiving seems more loud. And all of these things, both those who are doing it for the good and for the bad, they also contribute to the aura of the Christmas or the festive season.
All right, thank you very much. Now, for that aspect, now, when you talk about the gifting and everything, just to make sure that everybody comes together, and don't you think it actually puts pressure on those that are not able to afford or give out to people?
Definitely, it does. It gives a pressure because when you don't have and you feel so bad when other people are spending. Imagine you maybe other people are buying new clothes and you're putting on old clothes. I remember those days when we are still small, tender. So our neighbors will put on new shoe and their socks with their shorts, cap, and look at us. Your dad or your mom will ask you go and wash the one you have. There is no money. You feel bad. Be like maybe they don't value you or they don't like you like other parents do to their children. So the pressure is always there, even as an adult. Imagine everybody is traveling to their village, and one thing about Christmas is a period where you see people that you have not seen for many years. It brings people together. So imagine going to village now, you see someone that you've not seen for the past 4 or 5 years, and you'll be so happy seeing this person. And imagine your uncle is coming back from abroad and you are in town doing what? And you'll be like, let me go and see him. It's been a while. And the children, I have not seen them. An old time friend. So Christmas is not really the pressure. Yes, the pressure is there anyway, but that's the fun there is getting to see people more, stay together, spend time. The time you don't have ordinarily, you have it that period.
Okay, if you put it like that now, okay, let me say I could remember when we were growing up. You understand? Christmas is always about meeting families, whereby uncles will bring this and bring that, will come together with this. But now it's not really. Do you think it's really about that? Because it feels as if now everyone is competing. Like when you come back, everybody wants to know, okay, this one got this, you got this. Don't you think in this whole setting of this Christmas celebration and everything is actually putting more pressure on the youth? Because now your mom will just some parents will just call and say, nwa mo kwe loga kwa Christmas. You got people allow akpa rice. You don't even know if that child has the money to buy akpa rice. What do you have to say about that? No, it now puts pressure on that child to want to, let me meet up and see if I will get money to sell my mom and my parents will not be put to shame. So I mean, so I'll feel among when I come back.
Yeah, in the article I wrote, the title of the article is Christmas, a good or a bad. I was able to hint and then at the same time contrast the African experience and the European experience of Christmas. When you go to Europe, During Christmas, that's when prices of things go down. But if you come to our African
That is when it
countries,
skyrockets.
that's when prices
Escalate.
of things
Exactly.
skyrocket. Because we Africans, we always have a way of abusing time that should be a time for you to go into yourself, reflect about the mistakes you made in the year, the successes you made in the year, and then have to prepare for the new year. You understand? So while our counterparts over there in the Europe, in the US, are sharing with others, fraternizing, building love and all of these things among themselves. Over here, you see somebody selling salt. We hike the price from 250 to 300 or sometimes 400 just because that's the season. You'll be seeing new things coming into the market. All of those things, the price has been pirated or hiked just to fall into the system. And it's not just about the youth. You see people who will borrow money to travel for
Just to
Christmas.
feel among.
They will go home now, they will borrow 200,000 naira, travel maybe with 30,000 or something like that, squander the remaining 70,000. And then when they are going to come back by January, they will sell their phone or they will sell some of their shoes just to see transport to come back to the town. You see, it's a mess. It's stupidity. You understand? But now, sometimes I think this is actually as a result of the pressure, the tension, and everything that surrounds the Christmas, which is not an aberration because that is not the reason why we have Christmas. So it's not making sense.
Okay, let's quickly talk about that price hike you were talking about, Mr. Gospel. This okay. Let's take for instance now we are in December season, and Christmas is fast approaching. Everyone is trying to get one or two things in the market now. Why is it that instead of things coming down, let's talk about the economic part of it. Instead of things coming down during this season, when people are meant to get things for their family to make sure everyone feels fine, because some people are thinking this December is the only time they get to eat chicken. Most people no, that's the truth.
Sure.
Is this that is when they get to eat chicken and everything. So why do you think the prices of things get high during this period instead of coming down?
Well, like you said, that's African mentality, and I may not really say African mentality. It's our mentality in Nigeria.
Nigeria. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Because we always see that period as as in the season where you can make more excess gain or more profits in your business, and which is not even the ideal. The main thing there is that people always see that period, even something they are selling 10 naira, they will now increase it to 15 naira just to make more profits.
That doesn't make sense. Why?
I know? I don't know why they do that because you see, most times they will tell you, you see, transportation will add money. Not just only things you buy, transportation will add money too.
Why? Sorry. Why now? Let's take for instance now during this season now. It's not like there's an increase in fuel price. The price are the same. So why does this transport company add money to their transport fares to increase everything? Now you talked about people having to borrow money before coming back to December. A lot of people now run into debt by the end of 31st and going back home.
You're going to see families that are going to do dirty December. Then in January, their children will be at home because
Yeah,
there's no
so
money
not
for
going
them to go back to school.
Why?
It's crazy. It's
Well,
crazy.
that's,
It's crazy.
that's just the fact, yeah.
I
Because
feel like they are turning this whole thing into something else, and it's even making the pressure more high.
The
Like I
truth
was
is,
talking, sorry, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. I was like, you buy December clothes like no man now for your children. Now, this I should not even go there. That he's not a partaker of this whole December something. That he makes them wear clothes, even the best clothes they can wear it and go to bed. That he's training his children in order not to feel like there's something so special about December.
yes.
Because when you tell him, you be like there's at least as if it's an obligation to you that you must get something during that X month. So what does that mean? Let's talk about our families now. The family's influence when it comes to this whole December something. Whereby now I'm sure Ikechukwu now maybe one of your siblings or someone would have called you, hey, brother
Brother
Alpha,
Shoe.
brother Shoe,
Brother Eyeglass.
Alpha. So how is it going?
I think it's not really a family influence or pressure there. You understand? The society has a lot of noise going in it. There is a lot of chaos. Now, it's not even family. If gospel, as he is my friend, we go out, we do this, and then he buys a bag of rice. This is maybe we are from the same village. This is my house. This is his own house. Now, how communal life is that once that bag of rice gets to the home, the mother will go round the neighboring houses and tell them that gospel ebutekwala akpara iso. You understand? And then when you go to ukwu akwa abụọ, you understand? She will carry those things, show all the neighborhood. So the next thing now, my mom is already feeling somehow. She's already feeling less of herself. The next thing, hi, Ike Chukwu, are you not coming back? They will start from, are you not coming back? You understand? So, because some of these things is, now, myself will start pressured. We start being pressured because my guy don't already send rice home. I need to send rice. Even before my mom calls me, I'm already feeling somehow. Because I need to fit in. I want to fit in. I want to buy rice and stuff that I also send home. So these are the issues. And the thing is now, is comparison that causes this problem. When you want to be where this person is without actually being so sure that you are worth what the person is worth. And this is why these fingers are not the same. Suppose you might be having a savings of 200,000 naira, and now he will spend 65,000 naira, and highest, a wrapper of 20,000, and highest, that's 85. He has sent those things home. And then I have the savings of 45,000 naira. Then I will now be bothering myself on how I will send the bag of rice home and then wrapper. Whereas I'm not in the same class with him. So you just have to start learning how to stop less of this negative comparison.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that. Let's quickly go on a short break. And when we come back, we'll continue from where we start. Thank you. We have been discussing why do we spend a lot every year, especially during December season. And it has been a really, really interesting conversation here in the studio. Now, before we went to that short break, we're talking about the reason why people, about costs, effects of things in the market and everything. Now, I want to ask a question, Mr. Ikechukwu. Or rather, let me ask Mr. Gospel. Now, do you think social media has a part to play in this whole dirty December overspending?
Social media?
Mhm.
Come again.
Do you think social media has a role to play? Now, let me break it down. Let me say I have a group of followers on my social media, and maybe I post on a daily. Now, or maybe you have fans, maybe as a content creator or something, you know your pocket. But during this December, you want to show off things. For a lot of people, the reason why they pay is just to make sure they show off their life out there for the world to see. Like you go home, you buy bags of rice and all that, you snap it, you video them. Like I just went home for Christmas, this is what I bought and everything. Do you think social media is actually, do you think it's helping, or do you think it's actually one of the reasons, or like is
Well,
it bad?
if I should understand you better,
Yeah.
social media is part of the pressure.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's part of the pressure because one, that is where you see people doing giveaway, sharing money, doing all manner of things. Yeah, okay. Imagine you seeing your classmates trending on social media and doing giveaway to somebody that you graduated with.
Mhm.
Be like, ah man, you see me, and you see other people be looking up to you that, is it not the same your friend are even giving us something and you are just there. So the pressure is much. But me, like I said, I always see December as every other month. There is nothing, there is no difference.
That's for you. You don't see, but a lot of
That's
people see that something special.
Even to an extent that last year December, and everybody was like celebrating. We are happy that entered the new year. Me, I was even busy. I was even angry to myself that by January, I still have things I need to achieve, and I didn't even finish it before December. And January, those things are still there. I'm going to complete them, and people are still celebrating. Oh, thank God, though they are entering. Say, what is new about the next year and the past year? You should be thinking of how to play your decks.
That's not okay. I saw someone else and I was telling her, happy new month too, and welcome, happy Christmas in advance. And she was like, what is happy about the new month? What is happy about the Christmas? This Christmas is even coming. Like with the whole things going on and the situation of the country right now. Do you think it's actually safe for us to, let's say, use the word celebrate? Like you say, this celebration is about the birth of Christ, and it is something that is a must for Christians. It's a Christian celebration. But with the current insecurity going on in the country right now, do you think it is safe for us to still go on and do this dirty December of the thing?
I'm not doing that in December.
No, not for you.
Yes.
I know people are doing
I
dirty
know why.
December.
I know why I have to first of all personalize it before I go into other things I want to say. Now, even if you like, let there be eruption of maybe a community war, it's not going to stop people from celebrating Christmas.
Okay.
But then the when I say none of them mind here it is always very beneficial to be careful, to study your environment and be conscious of where you're going. It's not a must you will travel for December. If the route you are going to apply is not safe, please, that money is one, there is going to the transportation is going to be hiked. If it was 10,000 naira, be sure between 22nd, 23rd till 29th, even January, you're going to be paying over 20,000 naira. For that same place, you're supposed to pay 10,000 naira. So if your route is not safe, that you should travel home and then bond with your family members, please give them that transportation money. Let them use it and celebrate.
Definitely.
And then you have their time to reflect and do other things. See, ask yourself, what are the things I should remove from my life to better attend to 2026? Or what are the things I should add? So it's actually a time for you to sit down, reflect over what you've done for the whole year, and then see how better to attend to the new year
Well,
coming up.
most people will not even think about it this way, the way you're thinking now. Some people will say, okay, if I should send, most people now, their aim of traveling is not about just gifting the family.
Yeah.
They want to go there.
I
Onye
see
ka
some
ahụkwa
of the
nụ na
friends.
ana m si Nnamdi si abroad abataga. Nchọrọ ka ọhụgo nke ọmakwa si nwoke na-eme ife.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you understand? You understand what I'm saying? So when they think of, okay, let me give this, amakwa m si ego aga, ọ ga-ebukwa m aka ahụ, ka m larụgoje ụlọ. Let me get home. Let me, so that they will see that I know what I'm doing. I'm also there.
If you can, please, it is not wrong for you to travel and bond with your community people, your family members, your nuclear and extended family members, your old time friends. It's a good thing. You understand? It's not a bad thing. So if you can have your way, please do it. But don't do that at the detriment of you starving or not paying your house rent
A lot
or
of
not
it.
sending your kids home, to school
A lot of
during
that is done in
January.
January.
So that's what I want to
That
say.
is done
Because
in January.
yes, from my village, I know you will see our people between October, they will start bleaching.
Jesus.
You say that guy, they will start bleaching. Then so that when they come
That's so
December,
blunt.
so that when they come for the festive period, then we finished primary school. A good number of us did not go to secondary school, so they moved to go to do businesses. So they will just bleach. You see their nails black.
That's
This the black.
You fan
Their
top
clothes
and go.
black. Then their face they are glittering like this. They buy hanky and put it at the back of
will
the
not
jean
sag.
trouser. You understand? They will sag the thing. All the upcoming girls don't even look outside again. They don't even want to care that we are speaking in good English. But then, what baffles me is that when January now comes, they will start selling a phone of 100,000, 15,000, 20,000 because they have
to go back.
eaten everything,
They have
nothing
spent their
to travel
pocket,
back with. And when they travel back, sometimes their parents will borrow money and give to them to start all over again. Because they ate all the money for their business.
But is that really healthy?
It's crazy. It's not like sometimes when I see those things, I'll just be like, anyway.
well,
Sometimes I used to feel it. That's why that's where pressure comes in.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like there is something that is I'm missing. So that's just it.
Well, you don't really need to blend them because everybody have their various ways where they gain their happiness. Most people they gain their happiness based on that Christmas. Once it's Christmas period, the joy it gives.
Is it really happiness or just the tendency to show off?
It's not about showing up because one day there is this. Okay, for instance, now let's assume when we were small. Let's just bring it down when we were still tender. When you remember that Christmas is coming, your dad is going to buy you shoe. The joy, in fact, you do everything in the house. You make sure that everything is
Yes,
Because
yeah.
that joy, and you see that Christmas rice. Most of them I won't even understand. I won't even get confused.
Yes,
Is there any difference between
Normal rice.
normal rice and Christmas rice? Because
There
the aroma
is
is so.
everything different about it. Yes, it is the same rice, but there is everything different.
Is it?
Even that December now, it even comes with the swing of the new atmosphere, the weather,
The Hamatan.
so there's always everything different about Christmas. You
Okay.
understand?
Is it
It's like we cannot
even
deny that,
the chicken
actually.
is so sweet, like as if
These are just not a dream of chicken. Okay, now let's talk about. There's something I asked you earlier. Like this supermarket and all this online shopping discounts cheaper. A lot of businesses now are going to
Yeah,
bring
Black Friday
Black
and that about
Friday,
yeah.
do that last minute low price and this thing. So now it's, do you think it's actually make some people, like, let me say now you want to get a particular item and the regular price for that item is like, let me say 150,000, and you know you don't have the money. All of a sudden the thing just drop, like that Black Friday or something just drops to like 75,000 or so. And you be like, hey Jesus, if I don't buy this thing now, next week now they will not increase and now. It's warranty that to go and borrow money. Do you think actually this low cost season where most stores and supermarkets and everything bring prices down, do you think it makes people tend to make people spend more than they should?
Is it asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you.
Okay, it's a natural thing to always go for cheap things.
Even when they don't need that thing, some of them don't even
Yes,
need it just because the price is down.
it is a natural inclination for people to always want to benefit on something that they know that okay, the price is supposed to be 10,000, it's now 8,000. You understand? That 2,000 naira is going to go a long way for other things. But the thing now is, to the business owner, this is what it does. Let's say the price, the benefit they're supposed to get if they sell it for 10,000 is 4,000 naira. They now discount it and then they are making 2,000 naira benefit. What it does is, if it was 10,000 naira, maybe they would have sold 10 parcel. But if it is 8,000 naira, they are selling 100 parcel within 1 week. So if you multiply the benefit, the turnover is
The
always
turnover, yeah.
triples.
That's the
You understand?
yeah.
So that's why I say that during the Christmas period, no matter the kind of business you are doing, even if you are selling coffin, yes, you are selling because
Always a
that
discount price.
no, not I'm not talking of the discount price now. But for every business, it moves during this period because now I would want to bury my mom during the Christmas period because I know my community people are going to come back. They are going to come and support me. So I would like to do, Gospel would like to do his traditional marriage because he knows his community people are going to come back. So all businesses are up and running. You understand? So that's just it.
All right, Mr. Gospel, now you. Have you ever bought something because of a discount price, something you do not need, something you don't need, just because the price is less? Have you ever bought something?
Definitely, I can't buy something I don't need, even no matter how cheap it is. Except I know that I'll be needing that in the future or in time to come. That's when I can get it. Maybe
Even when you're not sure, when you're sure, you're just walking on the road now, you just saw that thing. You're like, wait, this thing, no, is it not like 10,000 they're saying this in the market? How come they're saying it's 5,000? And you checked it's the original. I don't need, but let me shall buy it. It does not happen to you.
no.
Okay, what about you?
Over times.
It does
Yes,
happen.
of course. Why
A lot
not?
of times.
Yes, why not? No, now let me tell you, the real investors. Have you played Monopoly before?
No, I have.
You don't play Monopoly. Okay, Monopoly is the game of
That's good.
investors. Now, look, this is what Monopoly players do. Monopoly is a situation where the three of us, you have a house, I have a car, he has a hotel. You understand? So now I'll be working and be saving my money, working and be saving my money, be buying, be saving my money, stacking my money, stacking my money. Now at a point, Sir Gospel will go out of the money he's using to buy food and stuff like that. So his hotel is worth 1 million naira. But because he doesn't have any cash and he needs cash to survive, he placed the hotel for sale. That time, because I have capital, I'm the one that own the market then. I'll come to him. Will you sell this your hotel 100 naira? Nobody will force you to sell that hotel worth 1 million naira for 100 naira.
Wow.
And then I will now buy it and place it for 200 million naira for sale because I am dominating the market. And that is why you see somebody always rushing to buy houses on distress sale. Yes, that is business. You understand? There are those now that we see that a store is selling a pen for 10 naira, but the pen is 100 naira in the market. They will come and buy 1,000 pieces of the pen. Do you understand?
All right.
And then later they will sell it. So,
All right. You give us business ideas. We'll talk about that one. Now let's talk about alternative on how to manage this situation. How do we celebrate December seasons peacefully without going broke January. Let's talk about the alternative. How can we celebrate this December season without going broke at the end of the day? That you not end up borrowing money or end up being in debt during December period. Quickly, our time is fast spent.
Well, looking at December, you should be looking at your pockets because that is the most important thing. Because you can't spend more than your budget, what you have in your pockets. If like I said, me, I'm using myself as an example. I see December as every other month. There is no difference. So if I should be eating normal rice and the apple and thereabout, it's still the same way with December. There is no difference. Just that family might put you in pressure because you need to send malt, send rice, buy chicken for
Like
them
I'm in
to.
pressure right now.
Those ones are pressure. So those things you can, if you want to run away from those things, you start preparing early.
Okay.
You can buy half bag or one bag and send to them before December.
They will finish it before December.
They can't. How can they finish one bag before December?
Half bag, they will finish half bag before
I'm
December.
not. I never said I'm buying it for a community, just for my family. so,
Okay.
so get those things
Yeah.
ready, give them. So by December, maybe you just get small things and add up. That's how you
Alright.
can do it.
All right, thank you. Mr.
Okay,
Ketchum.
thank you very much, Miss Gloria. What I want to tell our viewers out there is that Christmas is a time for introspection. It is a time for reflection. It is a time to help your neighbor. It is a time to make sure that the next person that cannot afford what you have already smiles just because you aided them to also join others to celebrate. It's not easy to be alive from January to December. You understand? So just see beyond trying to meet up pressure. You know that 100 naira or just half quarter bag of rice or just 5,000 that you give to an old woman can actually pave way for other blessings that will come your way. So let us not just make it about I must buy a car, I must buy a wig of 700,000, I must buy a shoe of 1 million naira and stuff like that. It is a time for us to share with others. We bring to I am because you are. We are better together. So let's do more. Let's do less of this pressure, the tension, and the hikes in prices, and then see Christmas as a time for us to share with our neighbors. That's
All
what I
right.
have to say.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much, Mr. Gospel. It was
Yeah,
really, really a
thank you.
wonderful conversation with both of you here. Now, my viewers, you've heard from the guys. You've heard what they said. So please, this Christmas season is the time for celebration. We are meant to gather and celebrate. Please, my advice to all of you out there, please, before you start spending, make sure you plan your pockets very well. Know exactly what you can afford and what you cannot afford. Say no to pressure. It is very important. Not anybody put you in pressure because they will not follow you and pay the bills. Oh. January, when debts go choke you, nobody will pay for you.
That's right.
And please learn how to budget yourself very well. It is very, very important. Not because of your friend bought one bag of rice, you too won't go buy one bag of rice. Mama Nkechi take 5,000, I'll give you 10,000 later. Be very careful. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. It was really, really nice here and having you guys listen. Thank you very much. And please do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms. Follow us on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have a question or you have a contribution, do what to drop your due. We will reply to you. And until we come your way next time, I am Gloria. Bye for now.